Talk to me, Boulder, Colorado.
Messed up all the integrity of the award, and he could have mine.
Yeah, as you can see, Coach Prime seems a little bit frustrated because awards were announced today. A lot of awards, a lot of finalists for end of season awards have come down the line. And to be honest, there was one that did not make any sense. And it appears that Travis Hunter was 100% snubbed. The hate has already began as the Heisman Trophy will be coming up in about a week. Heisman weekend. It sounds like the groundwork is being laid to literally snub Travis Hunter from that award. Let's dive into that here on the Prime Time for College Football. This video is powered by our partners at BetUS. Check them out. They're hooking up the gamer. 150% bonus on your first deposit to $2,000 by using promo code YouTube150. Got a few stories to dive into. Polls dropped. College football playoffs a hit. We're going to talk about the awards and where these buffs are going to be, potentially celebrating some wins. But the one that made the least sense is the ones that involve Travis Hunter. So let's jump right into the polls first. Then we'll look at those awards going down. So we've got top 25 has launched. We saw that the AP poll had hit for Colorado. And yeah, I kind of expected it. You lose to Kansas, everybody's going to drop you. So on the college football playoffs, you got 25. AP poll, you are 23. Coaches poll, you ain't even ranked. They put you down there at 27. So no coaches poll. AP poll keeps you at about 23. And in the college football playoff, you drop 9 spots to number 25 because you lost to Kansas on the road, right underneath Kansas State. So it's a little heartbreaking, but at the same time, this is a lesson to be learned. Got to win your games. Now, I told you so, guy, but I told you so. I felt like this team was going to be 9-3. And they got an opportunity this weekend against Oklahoma State, who has not won a single Big 12 game this season. Hear me? A single one. And they're coming to Boulder. So now the Buffs are going to have to close. If they don't close, things could be bad for them. When we talk about closing, let's talk about our people over there at BetUS. Sponsor the video. They're hooking you up. 150% bonus on your first deposit to $2,000. 125% on your second and third deposit of $2,000 by using promo code YouTube150. And you can see the Buffs are 16.5 point favorites in that game with Oklahoma State coming to town. Had to mention them early so we can jump right into it because now you have opportunity. If you want to take advantage of it, you can. BetUS will allow it. They also have gambler's insurance. They're going to give you back 10% of your net losses twice a year, keeping you in the game. So as long as you don't lose, you're going to worry about it. But this is what it is. Check it out. BetUS, 150% bonus on your first deposit of $2,000. 125% on your second and third deposit of $2,000 by using promo code YouTube150. BetUS, where the game begins. Now, we got to hear Coach Prime. And you heard a little bit at the beginning, but I think that it's time for us to hear what Coach Prime got to say because, yeah, this is absurd. This is what Coach Prime had.
Something that just transpired and they brought to my attention today that Travis is a finalist for the Walter Camp Player of the Year, Maxwell Player of the Year, Bednarik Defense Player of the Year, Blitnikoff Best Receiver, regardless of position, and was snubbed by the Thorpe. How? How is Travis Hunter snubbed by the Jim Thorpe Award? You can have my award, you can have it back. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him mine. I ain't using it. It's just sitting up there collecting dust. So Travis could have my Thorpe Award because if this ain't the most idiotic thing in college football, that he's not a finalist for the Jim Thorpe Award, and he is, I would say arguably, but I don't think it's really an argument about this young man being the best defensive back in college football. I ain't saying nothing about the receiver part of it. I'm just talking about defensive back. He rarely gets thrown at. He's won a game for tackling for us, and he's always on point. So if you bring up the statistics, I don't know how in the world is Travis Hunter not a finalist for the Jim Thorpe Award. They just pretty much messed up all the integrity of the award, and he could have mine. Whoever's voting down there, who's ever bringing it home, thank you, because I don't even want mine now. God bless you.
So, of course, I love that he pointed this out. This is where Travis Hunter is a finalist in. He's a finalist for the Maxwell Award, which is Best All-Around Player. He's a finalist for the Biletnikoff Award, given to the nation's top receiver. So the Bednarik Award, the Best Defensive Player, regardless of position in the country. The Hornung Award, given to the most versatile player, as well as the Walter Camp Award, the most outstanding player. You heard Prime say it. Why is he not a Jim Thorpe Award finalist? How does that make sense? You're up for the best defensive player, the most outstanding player, and the most versatile player, but you can't even be in the category of your own position as a defensive back? He's up there for the Biletnikoff because he is one of the nation's top. And all the wide receivers projected in the first round, statistically, Travis Hunter's got them beating their numbers. But then you look at this. I'm going to pull these up. Here's everybody that was selected for the award, and I'm going to put up their numbers along with what Travis has. So you got your three select. You got Caleb Downs, Malachi Stark, and Jahdae Barron. Barron, 27 solos, 4 ints, 8 passes broken up. You got Caleb Downs at 29. No interception, no forced fumbles, 3 passes defended. Malachi Stark, 35 solo tackles, no forced fumbles, an interception, 2 passes defended. Now, the Paycom site points this out. How many total tackles they have, as well as how many solos with assists, how many stops, they go through sacks, all of that stuff, right? But they also point out how many games they're started, as well as how many snaps they have. Look at this. They show you how many snaps they played. Travis Hunter, here's his number. Travis Hunter this season, 30 total tackles. Looks like he's second on the list of these guys with 19 solo, 11 assists. Well, I say he'd be last as far as tackle. Well, he'd be third. He'd be last. He'd be last in tackles. My apologies. But he's got 9 passes defended, which is the most out of the group. He has a forced fumble. Not everybody has that. He also has 3 interceptions, which is second on the list. Or would that be considered first? That'd be second. It'll be second behind Jahdae Barron over there at Texas, which is actually he's really good DB. But he wasn't considered for the award. 9 passes defended with 3 picks, forced fumbles, and you're considered for one of the defensive player of the year, and you didn't get that one. Kind of absurd, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and it feels like the groundwork is being laid to keep him away from the Heisman. That's what it feels like. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking and what it looks like. That's what I see. Now, let's go into some of the other awards, though. So we're going to show, of course, Sheduer is a finalist for the Davey O'Brien Award given to the nation's top quarterback. So we've got a lot of the standard awards that's coming down the line where everybody's finalists. He's also, he's got those looks and considerations, and that's what you've been hoping for. But it bothers me so much that Travis Hunter is up here for all of these awards, and the one that he should be a part of, the defensive guy, defensive back one, he's not in there. Yes, granted, he does not lead any of them in tackles, but he's up there in passes defended, which is kind of critical for a position like that, and he's got 3 picks. What else? What more do you want him to do? What more does Travis supposed to do in order to be considered one of the best DBs in the country? And they even showed their snap count. It confuses me. Like, I don't get it. He's up there in snaps too with them. But he is not in consideration for the final award. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Hop in the comments. We want to hear from you all on that. I just think it's wild that Travis is one of the best DBs in the game, and he's not even on the list for the best DBs. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It just doesn't. But, hey, the Paycom Jim Thorpe Award has been really weird over the last couple of years. I've seen some finalists over the last couple of years, and it's kind of like, why isn't this player added to that list? they're laying the groundwork to try to hate on this man. Because, I mean, he walks away with 4 of these awards, right? I mean, he's already on the list for 5. If he can get 4 of the 5, which he probably will, what's the argument against him really being up there for the Heisman? I know Ashton Genty is one everybody wants. He should win the Doak Walker. He's probably going to win the camp. He's going to get the Offensive Player of the Year, most likely. But should he get the Heisman over Travis? We're going to find out. Now, Travis will be invited. They'd be stupid not to invite him because y'all going to riot, which I'd understand. But it's kind of wild stuff. Tell me what y'all think on that. All right. Recruiting. There's a lot of recruiting stuff coming down the line. We'll chop up about that a little bit more tomorrow. Better go travel. But we'll have something on some players that have flip opportunities that have been given crystal balls. All kinds of predictions and stuff been coming down the line. So we'll dive into that. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and watch the last video, hit that bell notification, and join us. And this video is powered by our partners at BetUS. Check them out. They're hooking up the gamer. 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 by using promo code YouTube150. We'll chop it up soon.